All right, everybody. I am finally back. My computer basically kicked the can and I had to do an entire thing, but I'm back. So remember after Roe v. Wade was overturned, you had conservatives saying that, oh, nothing would happen. It would be like Roe v. Wade never left. And then immediately, a week later, there was a report of a girl in Ohio who was 10 years old. She was raped and impregnated and denied an abortion due to Ohio's new rules, which came after Roe v. Wade. She was forced to go to Indiana to get the abortion. Now, conservatives came out and they denied this, they lied, they called it everything from a psyop to fake news to propaganda, etc. And then they couldn't do it anymore and they just kind of moved on because they realized how bad that looked and how it kind of made them appear to be theocrats, crazy, far right, all the stuff that they actually are. So that was not the end of the story because there was another article that came out just recently. I'll go ahead and I'll show you guys that. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Affidavits. Two more pregnant minors who were raped were denied Ohio abortions. So we go down here in the article. If true, the affidavits show that 10-year-old Columbus, that a 10-year-old from Columbus was not the only child or teen rape victim forced to leave the state. They also described more than 24 other instances in which the abortion law put women under extreme duress. The descriptions include those of three women who threatened suicide. They also include two women with cancer who couldn't terminate their pregnancies or also couldn't get cancer treatment because they were pregnant. So it is a double whammy for the pro life group over here because, on one hand, you have these women who are pregnant, which means they can't get the cancer treatment, and they're pregnant, they can't terminate it because Ohio said, nope, you can't do it. Another three examples were women whose fetuses had severe abnormalities or other conditions that made successful pregnancy impossible. Remember, there was another story not too long ago where a woman was forced to carry a headless fetus because of archaic abortion laws in this country now. In three more cases now, these are all different cases. In three cases, debilitating vomiting was caused by pregnancy. So bad that one woman could not get off the clinic floor. But neither could these women get abortions in Ohio. These women couldn't get abortions because some asshole in Washington, D.C., probably just on his bench eating pork chops and shrimp all day, drinking red wine, said no. So this is the consequences of Roe v. Wade not being here. We go down further to view Ohio pregnancy and abortion laws here. Now, with only limited exceptions for the life and health of the mother, no abortions were allowed after fetal cardiac activity could be detected by ultrasound. In affidavits, clinic workers say that this process happens after 5 to 6 weeks of pregnancy, a point at which as many as a third of women and girls don't even know they're pregnant. So we have a case now where most women don't even know they're pregnant. So obviously they can't, they're not going to get an abortion because they don't know. But even if they wanted to, they couldn't because, well, hey, cardiac activity was found. Therefore, you can't have an abortion. And what determines the life and health? Because I would say if you have cancer, that's pretty threatening. If you are bent over on the ground, can't get up, and the baby is probably going to die anyways, I would say that might damage your health a little bit because some of the parts in the fetus might get stuck in your insides, which is a real thing, and it can cause a lot of bodily harm. But do conservatives really care about that? Well, of course not. So, as stated above, we have women puking their guts out everywhere. But just to throw you guys a bonus, I want to throw one more bonus article for you guys here. Um, Check this out. Teen girl denied medication refill under Arizona's new abortion law. A 14-year-old girl was denied a refill of a life-saving prescription drug that she had been taking for years, just 2 days after Arizona's new abortion law had taken effect. She was using um, medication for her arthritis and other illnesses, and she was in and out of the hospital. But because her medication that she was using also helped people to induce abortion, people in office were like, no, 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 they can't use that either. So now you have to go through all this paperwork just because, let's be honest, she's a woman and she can possibly, maybe, somewhat, maybe be pregnant. So we have to hold back on her getting life saving prescription drugs, life saving medicine, because she's a woman. I mean, that's what it is. If this was a 14-year-old guy, a 14-year-old boy, this would not be a story. But because she's a girl, you have all of these psychos who are like, no, 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 no. We got to make sure that she's not pregnant and do all this crap. So this is where we are at with conservatives now, because these people are not pro-life. They don't care. They are mainly anti-woman, and in many ways, they are also anti-life, because you look at these guys' policies. You have Mitch McConnell, who denied children food in schools. I mean, these people talk about how much they love kids until those kids are spat out of their mother's womb, and then after that, they don't give a damn about them. These are the same people that will be more than happy to deny your kid lunch at school. More than happy to, say that, we actually don't want a healthcare system that works. We're actually against unions providing stuff like paid maternity leave, or even a mandate paid maternity leave by law, which America doesn't have, by the way. We are one of the few countries in the world that doesn't have paid maternal leave by law. Guarantee you, Republicans would be against it. We also have a crisis of student loan debt. These people are against that idea so much that they are literally suing. So these people are not, pro kids. These people are not pro life. These people just want to control women, and they use a thin veneer of caring about babies so they can push a theocratic agenda to force people and force women to have children, even if they are a 10-year-old, 14-year-old girl who got raped by some pervert.